Get ready for the cringiest video I've ever done. I when I was rereading this script, this clip popped in my head.
Jerry, have any other dreams this week?
Yeah, I dreamt I fucked your mother.
I was like, dang, man. I'm Jerry. But I had a weird dream the other night. I don't remember the whole thing, but one moment was so clear, so charged with something deeper that it stuck and it made me want to record a video about it. In this dream, I was wearing a Rolex, which is funny because I don't even like Rolexes. I've always thought they're some kind of like big waste of money. Because if you leave a $10,000 Rolex and a $300 Seiko running for a year, the Rolex will be off by a minute and the Seiko will be off by 5 minutes. So you're basically paying $9,700 for 4 minutes of inaccuracy. And I think that's insane, but side note over. But there I was in this dream. I was bawling. I was looking down at my wrist like, damn, I got a Rolex? And I thought, this wrist is looking a bit empty. Maybe I should get another one because I could. It was a dream. A Rolex is spawned in. And that's when this thing, this feminine energy showed up in my dream. This woman, this oracle of knowledge of truth. The kind of woman who doesn't need to say much to say everything. And she reminded me of my fiancée in a weird way because my fiancée says very little that has such a big impact on me. And I love that about her. But nonetheless, this oracle, this knowledge, this being felt like her. Or maybe a part of me, a part I don't normally listen to. And that statement right there could use a lot of unpacking. But she looked at me and said, the real value in a Rolex isn't buying it for yourself. It's understanding what happens when you give one to somebody else. And the second that she said that, my world kind of crumbled. I felt shame. I felt deep, gut level shame in my own dream. Because I was already plotting to get another fake dream Rolex. Not because I needed it, not because it would mean anything to me, not because I could take it out of my dream, but because I could. Because I wanted to feel bigger than I am. And in that moment I realized how small that was. How small I really am if I'm thinking like that. That one line just cracked open something in me. Was the Rolex just a watch in the dream, or was it something else? Was it a symbol? Was it status? Was it knowledge? Was it time? Was it power? Whatever it was, it hit me like a semi-truck. I thought, I'm doing this wrong. I'm not asking the right questions, so I'm not getting the right answers. It made me think, if I had to give a Rolex to someone in my real life, who would it be? And I thought, well, my dad, no question. He deserves something nice. And then I was like, oh, well, my coach, he's always joking about wanting a Rolex, but I think maybe it's not the watch. Maybe it's about what it represents, that someone sees him, that someone believes he's worthy or worth wearing it. Who knows? I'm projecting my own feelings on that. But then it hit me. Maybe that's what I'm trying to do with these videos. Maybe each one of these videos is a Rolex. It's a gift, a piece of something real, something valuable, something I'm trying to give you. Not because I have to, but because I know how much it means to me. The dream came at a time where things are actually going well in my life. My channel is growing. My stocks are climbing. Money started flowing in a bit more. And maybe that dream was a message. Don't buy yourself a second Rolex just because you have the money to. Don't buy yourself a second Rolex before you give the first one away. Because if you hoard the joy, if you keep the gold all for yourself, it turns to dust. Because if you give it, and I mean really give it, without expecting anything in return, then it means something, then it multiplies. If everyone gave instead of took, if we all made things for each other, we'd all end up with Rolexes, in whatever form they come. And maybe that woman in the dream wasn't just a dream. Maybe it was a cosmic messenger, a higher self, a cosmic checkpoint. Or maybe it was my fiancée whispering in my ear, trying to get me to stop bugging her and to finally listen to her. Maybe, who knows? All I know is that I felt it. It wasn't about money, it wasn't about watches, it was about asking the right questions. What am I doing with my gifts? So I'm going to keep trying to give them, one by one, until maybe someone out there feels seen the way I need to feel seen. And if that's you, then this Rolex was for you. And I hope you enjoyed it. So I'll catch you next time.